I try my best now to put women on stage, put queer people on stage, put working class people on stage. Flies is like an exploded version of Lord of the Flies. It's about young women becoming aware of the male gaze. It's about what it feels like in your body to be looked at by men all the time. I just wanted to flood the stage with young women and give them that chance to feel really scared but also really empowered by kind of bearing themselves. It's like when you go swimming up Hampstead Heath or like one of them Lidos and suddenly there's like loads of naked women and you're like, oh, like these are real bodies, do you know what I mean? And it's like, it shouldn't be shocking, but it is, because it's refreshing, because you're like, oh fuck, like they don't look like they do in magazines, and the realness of that, I don't know, I just feel like I need it, basically.
There's a real opportunity, isn't there, which I think still sadly not enough theatres recognise, in that stages can present real people.
I mean, I quite often feel uncomfortable in theatres and in spaces like that. The voice in my head is that I don't deserve to be here and that people are going to think I'm there to nick something, and like, I don't know, prejudices around class and around buildings are all bollocks, and like I think I feed into them as much as like I'm like holding them up, do you know what I mean? And I wonder if it's the same thing about patriarchy, like whether we accidentally feed into it a bit by holding it up, and if we just were a bit more playful with it and we're like, just kind of shrugged it off a bit, then maybe it would dissolve, because we're like not giving it so much airtime and being like, oh, that's the patriarchy. I really, really needed to see someone like me on stage or screen when I was growing up. I really, really needed that. It would have been very good for my mental health. I just want young people to know that it's for them and that they like have a voice and can use it, and like that we want to hear what they've got to say. Meeting young women and interviewing them, because I'm 30 now, so like I think I'm like down with the kids and stuff. I'm not. The fears that I had as a 13, 14-year-old, some of those are the same and some of them are very different. Yeah, my mind was blown a little bit meeting them. Also just like the hope and the fierce like positivity. They were really optimistic about their future, and that felt really good. I love that theatre is live. It's a really obvious thing to say, but it should be really live, right? Because Netflix is brilliant, so why don't I just stay at home and watch Netflix, like, where you're like, oh fuck, this is actually happening right now, and for the audience to be feeling something viscerally, rather than like intellectually being like, oh, that was really clever.